Get fast feedback to supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 20 of our No Nonsense November challenge, 30-day challenge. Today we're talking about the power of feedback, how important feedback is in creating what it is that you want in your business and also in your life. I think I've said many times that growing a business, owning, operating, growing, building, supersizing, scaling, whatever you call it, a business is the biggest or second biggest personal development project that you will undertake for yourself and for the people with you on this journey that you never actually knew you wanted, or maybe you knew you wanted it but you didn't know what form it was going to take. Well, today we're talking about one of the things that I consider absolute positive gold in my businesses. It's served us so well, and that is, instead of thinking of feedback as criticism, think of it as fuel, as information, as secret tips, tricks, and strategies your customers, your vendors, your people you collaborate with are all giving you insights into how you can do better, serve them better, and grow and build and supersize your business in the process. Your audience, your clients, the results that you get, our results are simply feedback as to how effective what we're doing is. I don't know if anybody told you that, but it's absolutely true. If you don't know, if you're having a challenge in some area, aspect of your business, that is like pain in our bodies. It's a warning sign that we're not where we need to be, or we're not doing exactly what we need to in order to give people what they want so that they want to do business with us. We want to make sure that as we are building, growing, and supersizing our business, that we're reusing, not reinventing the wheel every single time we want to try something or test something in our business. I borrow things from all over, all different industries, and test them out in my business and see if they're going to work or not. Some things translate so well between industries, and other things are definitely industry specific, but you don't know until you do a little test of them, try them. And when we test things, we want to be curious about, well, how do other people, the people that we're really trying to influence, feel about them? Is it working for them or not? I share tools all the time in both business and in just my everyday life with other people. Tools that work for me. Just because they work for me, I don't assume they're going to work for the other person. It depends. We're all so different. Human beings are similar, but we're also unique little snowflakes that all need to have things our own way based on our past experiences, what's going on in our life, etc., and what it is that we want overall. We want to work smarter, not harder. And by getting feedback, by asking, and this is a lesson I definitely learned the hard way, by asking what people actually want and then giving that to them, you're going to get better results and more sales and more whatever it is that you want, because you're actually providing people what they want when they want it. And a lot of times when we have an offer, or when we're doing something, or we're launching a new product, in the beginning is really when we want to get the feedback, so we can tweak our products and services and offerings to really meet what people want and need right now. The whole treating everybody as a number, or that thinking that customers and clients are a commodity, is one of the fastest ways to destroy your business, or your reputation, your brand, and your business. We want to extract maximum value from our brilliance, from what we're good at. We want people to let us know, hey, give us more of that. Don't do that. That was a total waste of my time and energy. Why? And yet I've heard this. I created a couple of courses that I thought everybody in my business would want, and they just love it, absorb it, and apply it. And they're like, yeah, that's like not what we need right now. We need you to help us become a better team, or whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was now, but so I've created lots of courses and written a lot of things in documents and done a lot of crazy stuff in my life. So today, our challenge is to seek out and find someone and ask them for feedback. Ask them, and you can do this. I always, in corporate America, decided a long time ago, I didn't feel great about the feedback systems that we had in place, especially my first couple of jobs. They were all designed to point out everything you were doing wrong, or that wasn't the way the organization that you're working for wanted you to do it, or etc. And it was really designed as a filtering tool so that they could minimize the amount of an annual increase that they gave you, which is not the right intent for feedback, right? Feedback in our businesses especially should be ongoing every day. You're letting people know what they're doing great and if there's anything they could do better. And again, golden rules of feedback: praise in public, give constructive criticism and feedback in private. Freaking always. I can't emphasize that enough. If you want to get people to shut down and not ever tell you anything again, give them criticism in a public profile or a public place. Talk, yell across the break room. Hey, bozo, why'd you do that? There's things that I've seen other managers do that I just think, oh my God, and I just shake my head. So, and again, some of these lessons are hard to learn, but you only do it once. My comparison to that is you only ask a woman who's not pregnant one time when her baby's due, and you never, ever do that. How do I know? Because I did that to my new boss at my first job out of college. Yikes, right? All right, so what we're going to do today, ask one person for feedback, and then we're going to sit and we're going to think about and find all of the kernels of truth in that feedback, because all feedback and criticism, if it's given in a way to just hurt us, it's hard to find the grain of truth in that. But there's usually a little grain of truth in everything that other people tell us. Maybe it's just that they're a jerk and we rub them the wrong way because we're not a jerk. There's truth in that, right? We're not a jerk. They are. We don't have to have anything to do with them. We can choose to not participate with them, or find ways to participate with them in ways that don't bother us. So today, feedback from one person. Share in the comments below how it went. You don't have to share what it was or anything, but how did it go? What did you learn? And what was, how did you find the kernel of truth in that, or something that you could apply to actually be a better human being, a better leader, a better team member, a better whatever they're giving you feedback on? If you need help with this, hit me up and let me know. I've done some really cool things with feedback in our businesses and in my corporate career that made it something that the people that report to you absolutely love and wanted to come to you for. All right, have an awesome day. I will, of course, see you tomorrow.